Yo, what's up? It's your boy Grandma Cookies, checking in on another video, and today I'm coming at y'all with something a little different than what I usually do. And today I want to talk about seasonal anime. And usually I don't never really review or talk about seasonal anime. That's because usually I'll be watching them, but I don't watch them heavily like I used to do. So I don't really do videos about seasonal anime. But today I wanted to talk about the spring 22 seasonal anime, and I think it had like a pretty good batch of anime. And I was like, I might as well make a video. I didn't have no other ideas, so I was like, yeah, I want to really pretty much just talk about the animes and my thoughts so far, because each anime has about 2 to 3 episodes out currently, and I watched different amounts, and I kind of wanted to just talk about them and give them my thoughts of when I was watching them and stuff like that. And yeah, I just want to talk about it. Also, I'm not gonna be talking about shows that already have multiple seasons, like Shield Hero. Season 2 came out, and I really don't want to talk about that because not everybody who's watching this video has seen season 2 or of some of the other anime. They have multiple seasons out, and like I said, not everyone has watched them. So I kind of just wanted to reset and kind of just talk about the animes that are new to us. And yeah, and that's really what I wanted to talk about. Alright, Dan. First, we have probably the most hyped and most popular anime of this season, and it's Spy X Family. And Spy X Family, I enjoy watching it. I only seen the first 2 episodes, but so far it was good. And the story is pretty much about the MC Lloyd. He has an assassination mission, and in order to get close to the person he's trying to assassinate, he kind of needs a family as a cover. So he goes out looking for kids and a wife, and he picks up this little girl that actually can read minds. And the wife he ends up finding is actually an assassin, and all of them, 3 of them, kind of got like their own objectives while playing like fake family and just trying to, like I said, achieve their own goals. Because the little girl, she just really wants a family, while the dude, he's trying to assassinate someone, while the mom, she's actually trying to do something else. So it's kind of like that, and I really liked it, that the thing, and hopefully the dynamic between Lloyd and Anya, hopefully their character dynamic kind of stay the same and stay consistent, because both of these characters kind of play off each other very well. Like, Lloyd, he's more the serious type, while Anya, she's more of a kid, and she takes everything very literally. Like, because she can read Lloyd's mind, so Lloyd will be talking about, or thinking about spy stuff, and then she'll kind of take anything literally. So it's kind of like very good, and hopefully their characters continue to be able to play off each other. All right, then second we have Aharen Is Indecipherable, and this anime right here is it's very good too. And it's not as highly rated as Spy X Family, but I think it still does a good job at giving us a slice of life, a good slice of life anime for this season. And it's pretty much about a girl named Aharen and the MC, and they're pretty much like kind of similar, but also this not like really alike, because the MC, he has a problem where his face is very bland, so it looks like he's always mean, and he just looks mean all the time, so nobody wants to approach him because he looks unapproachable. And Aharen, actually, she's like she's not shy. She just don't talk loud, so you cannot hear nothing she say. So if you go up and talk to her, most of the time you can't hear nothing she's saying. So even though she is talking to you, most of the time you won't hear her, so you think she's annoying you. So nobody really approaches her either. And that's kind of like the problem they face with each other. Both of them don't have friends. And then one day, I guess at the beginning of high school, the MC is like, I want to make a friend. And so he sits next to Aharen because she looks approachable, and he talks to her, and then, they become friends, and he tries to figure out how to talk to her because her voice is so low where nobody can hear it. So he has like listen in really closely, or they have to get really close to each other for them to hear it. And yeah, and I like this anime. It's a very it's a very cool concept, like Spy X Family, and it's fun. And that's one thing I like about slice of life anime. When slice of life anime are just fun, like it don't have to have a deep story and nothing like that, but long as it's fun and enjoyable, then I like it. And yeah, and things I got to say about it, probably the intro. The intro is super bright. It almost I was watching it in the dark, and it was like about 2 in the morning when I was watching it. Almost burned my eyes out. But yeah, the intro is like super bright for some weird reason. But other than that, I don't have no complaints, and I really liked it. And it was, and it's good so far. And hopefully they don't do this thing where they add too many side characters and you stop caring about the side characters, because they introduced a girl who's Aharen's friend, and hopefully they don't continue adding more and more characters, because I can see later down the line that you kind of just slowly stop caring about the side characters because they add too many, and that's kind of a problem that these type of anime face. So hopefully they don't fall into that trap. But yeah, so far I liked it and it's good. All right, then third anime on this list I have Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie, and I wanted to check this one out. This one caught my interest. Purely by I was just trying to really just watch more slice of life anime in this season, so I kind of just chose this, and that's how it kind of ended up in my eyes, and how I caught it and how it even captured my attention. But yeah, I like this anime so far. It's a very good idea. And kind of roles are reversed, because usually you have those like manga, or you have those anime where mostly the dude is the cool character while the girl is the shy character. But it's kind of reversed in these roles, because Shikamaru, she's kind of like she's more the tough, cool type of character, while her boyfriend Izumi is probably kind of more shy, and he also had this problem where he's very clumsy. He has like super bad luck, so a lot of things happen to him, and that was pretty funny to see at the beginning when he's going about his regular day and bad things just happen to him, and she's right there to save him. So I like this, and this has a lot of potential to be a very good anime in the end, especially the dynamic duo between Shikamaru and Izumi. I think that can be a very good duo together. I think if they do it the right way. And yeah, and I liked it, and it was very good so far. And one thing I really liked about it, like caught my attention and even made me want to continue watching it, is that the animation is very good. Like, it's very good, and it's very colorful. And that's one thing I like, that the characters there are super colorful, and it brings out a lot of kind of like what type of character they are. Like Izumi, he has like this bright purple hair and purple eyes, while his Shikamaru, she has this bright pink hair, and it's animated very well. So I really did like that the characters are very colorful, and the whole entire series is just colorful in its own. And yeah, and that brings me to the intro. The intro is like, it's very good, and it was like the first anime on this list to actually, the intro for the catch my attention, because the other two animes I just talked about, their intros was good, but it went like, worth me mentioning, going out of my way to mention. So yeah, I really did like this one, and hopefully it turns out to be good. Hopefully it doesn't fall in the same trap that I was talking about with the other anime, where they add too many side characters, and you stop caring about the side characters. And that's one thing, like I said, these slice of life anime, usually they fall into that trap, but hopefully they cannot fall into this trap and actually stay good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this anime. Alright, now we get into the more action-packed anime in this season, and the first one is The Skeleton Knight in Another World. And this one right here caught my attention, because originally I thought this was an adaptation of this is this manga called A Skeleton Soldier Can't Protect the Dungeon. That's what I thought it was an adaptation of, and that's why it instantly drew me to this anime. But it turned out that it wasn't, but I still wanted to check it out and read it, because usually I like isekai anime. I don't mind them, even if they're kind of on the baddest side. Long as you give me certain things, I enjoy it. I really don't mind it. So yeah, and I kind of wanted to check this one out, and that's how I really caught my attention. And yeah, it's pretty much about a dude. He's playing a game, and he ends up dying or whatever, and he get isekai into the gaming world that he played, and he he gets isekai into his main avatar, and his avatar is a skeleton. So he has to, you know, kind of adapt to that of him being in a world, and the skeleton, like, people looking at him, they'll be, you know, they'll try to, you know, they'll be scared of him. He's a skeleton. He's an undead, a creature. So yeah. And that's pretty much like the base plot for it. And it really don't have to be nothing deeper. As long as you just give us good amount of scenes, I really enjoy this. And yeah, so far it's decent. I ain't gonna say it's good. It's decent so far. I enjoyed the first episode. The second episode, it was really slow, but I still somewhat liked it. And yeah, and I say the biggest thing about this, and I've been hearing other people say about this anime, is that it's like a copy of Overlord. It's pretty much Overlord, but it take Aizen. Imagine if Aizen got isekai'd into Overlord, but he wasn't the king. He wasn't the king. He was just a random knight inside of armor. That's practically what this is. Like Momon, he's practically Momon, but in another world. Or that's pretty much it. Like that's pretty much what this whole entire like anime pretty much is. And what I got to say about that is like I do feel like it's like a Overlord. I wouldn't say it's a copy, but it's very similar, like super similar. But I think it does some things a little different, and hopefully later down the line they really separate themselves from Overlord, because obviously people's looking like, yo, this is an Overlord copy. Hopefully they can somehow, like, you know, somehow separate themselves. I haven't read the manga that this source material. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know if it is like kind of like just a copy of Overlord, but hopefully it's not. Because I like this. Like I said, I liked some of it so far, not all of it. Like I said, the episode, like, and this brings me to another complaint I kind of had about it, was that the MC is supposed to be super OP, but the second episode, he acted like he wasn't OP. Like he was fighting against this giant lizard, because he was protecting a girl while she went to go pick herbs, and he's fighting against this giant lizard, and you know he can kill this lizard with probably one hit, but he sits there struggling like he can't beat the lizard. And hopefully that's not what this anime is about. Like, even though we know he's super OP, but hopefully they don't be nerfing the MC to get more out of the story. Like, just don't make him OP if you don't want to do that. And hopefully they don't do that. I know I'm rambling on about it, but yeah, it's like I said, it's decent so far. It's not amazing or good, but hopefully it can at least stay decent. All right, then next we have anime that really caught my attention, and it caught my attention because its similarities to Squid Game and other shows like that, and I kind of wanted to watch it. It's called Tomodachi Game, or Friend Game. And this anime right here was it's super good. Like, I really liked it so far. The first 2 episodes, it gave us a lot of action and a lot of drama between the characters, making it very good. And it's playing mind games, and it's kind of, I really like it. It's like a mixture of like Squid Games and like another anime, I can't think of it right now. Kataguri, I think that's the name of it. It's like a mixture of that, you know, because you know Kataguri it has the gambling, and them gambling, and they're trying to win and not, you know, have a bunch of money and debt. And it's kind of pretty much what this anime is. It's about a group of 5 friends. They pretty much get thrown into this game where they're all trying to lose debt, because one of the friends chose to bring all the friends with them to play a game, and the only way you can win is by getting very little debt, or you'll probably end up losing. But if you lose, you have a bunch of debt. And it's kind of much like the base plot in the MC. He's pretty much trying to figure out like who did that to the friend group, because whoever did that, you know, they're clearly not your friends. So he's trying to figure out who his friends and who his foes are, while also trying to win the game and trying to help the people that he think are innocent. And that's pretty much like the base plot of the whole entire show, and it's very good. Like I said, the first 2 episodes been very action packed, especially the second episode, where you have them kind of revealing a lot of different secrets And it's not the typical secrets you get revealed in certain anime where it'd be like, oh, he did this, he did that. No, it's more of like kind of a love triangle that they're kind of revealing, and I kind of like that. And yeah, and like I said, I don't really have too much else to say about it. Hopefully it stays good and it stays on the track of being good. That's all I really say. Hopefully it stays like that. And another anime we have is I Quit Heroing. And this anime right here, it's pretty much your basic adventurer type anime. They really don't have a deep plot. It's pretty much just there to be there in this season. Like I said at the beginning, I'm kind of a sucker for adventurer type anime or isekai type anime, and I really enjoy them. So that's kind of why I even picked up this anime and it caught my interest, because I just really like the adventurer world type anime where, you know, the person, he's fighting the Demon King and stuff like that. I really do like anime like that. So this caught my interest because also this has like a little different spin to it. Instead of the hero rising to defeat the Demon King, it's the opposite, where he's going to the Demon King to get hired for a job. After he done defeated the Demon King, the human race pretty much kicked him out because he was too strong and they was afraid of him. So he wandered around the world for a long time, and then he decided, I can go to the Demon King and I can ask her for forgiveness and ask her, can she hire me so I can do work and job. And that's pretty much the base plot of it, and I like it so far. One thing that I didn't like about it is probably the subtitles. The subtitles are very iffy. Like the text font is kind of throw me off somewhat, because they don't blend in with the background. They kind of stick out, point out, like, you know, like they're just, if it looks like it was typed on a computer and it don't belong there. That's what it looks like. And that kind of throw me off is the subtitles. But other than that, like I said, it's good for what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be some very deep story with a good characters and stuff. No, it's supposed to be just a fun adventure anime. And that's why I even picked it up. I didn't pick it up to actually watch a good anime. I know it wasn't gonna be that good, but I still picked it up because, like I said, I'm kind of a sucker for these type of anime, and I wanted to check it out since it had a unique twist to it. And so far, like I said, it's good. Like I said, it's serviceable. I wouldn't even say it's good. It's serviceable. You get what you get when you sign up for it. I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. I knew it wasn't gonna be amazing, but the only thing I just prayed was it just wasn't bad. Alright, next anime is probably like one of the animes that's kind of a pretty much kind of a diamond in the rough, if I may say, because the anime at first it didn't have a lot of people weren't talking about it, and it didn't have a huge following behind it. But now I can see it's really picking up and becoming more and more popular and mainstream. And that's Summertime Rendering. And this anime right here is pretty much like a murder mystery. That's pretty much what it is. And it's pretty much a dude, he goes back to his hometown after his childhood friend was murdered. And when he goes back, he's pretty much trying to figure out who killed her, because she drowned. Even though she drowned, she had marks around her neck like someone drowned her. So, you know, it was kind of like they're pretty much trying to figure out who's the killer. And that's pretty much what it is. And I really like Summertime Rendering. It has very good and crisp animations. The animations are very good, especially the water in this anime is very good because it's on the island, so obviously the water has to look nice. But yeah, I really like it. I really like the animation so far. Hopefully it stays good, because this anime does have 25 episodes, so hopefully it stays good throughout the whole entire series and don't have a major decline, because obviously I know they're putting their best foot forward during the first few episodes to kind of get everybody hyped and get everybody talking about it. But hopefully they keep it like that throughout the whole entire series. And yeah, and another thing is I like the direction they're taking with the story, because they're not making it obvious who's the killer. You really don't know who's the killer of certain characters that end up dying. You don't know who the killer is. It's not obvious. Like the MC and his childhood friend. You don't know who killed her. There are so many different moving parts where you don't know who's the actual killer because they it makes some people seem suspicious, but then a second later they're not suspicious. They're actually trying to help people. And yeah, and that's kind of like I said, during the first episode, it was very interesting to see them set up certain characters and make them look suspicious on purpose, but then they end up not being, the bad people. But yeah, I really did like that. And probably the most interesting thing about this anime and what pretty much made me like really like this anime and stick around for it is that the MC he has like a re-zero type ability where every time he dies, he gets sent back in time to a certain point. And that right there really caught my attention because I'm a huge fan of ReZero. And I really did like it. So I was like, okay, I'm very invested because not only is it just like he's trying to figure out a murder mystery. So it's so good. And hopefully it stays like this because I'm super excited to see where it goes. And it has 25 episodes, so hopefully it can stay, like the quality can stay decent and consistent throughout the whole entire show. Hopefully it can. And yeah, and that brings me to my last anime, which is a sports anime. And the reason why I even chose a sports anime this season is because usually I don't watch sports anime. I'm not a fan of them, but I kind of wanted to give this one a try because it's such a unique sport that you wouldn't really think they'd make an anime out of it. And yeah, and the anime is called Birdie's Wing, a golf girl's story. And clearly by the title, you can tell it's about golfing. The sport is golfing, and it's I don't know, I chose it. I thought it'd be fun and it'd be interesting and unique because I never seen a golfing anime. I just seen, I seen soccer, basketball, I just seen boxing, I just seen all those, but I never seen golfing. And I was kind of curious of how would you implement golfing into a story. But yeah, the story is pretty basic. It's just pretty much about a girl who's talented at golfing, and she's like super talented, and one day she runs into this other girl that's super talented, but she's also takes golfing very serious because the MC, she don't really take golfing that serious because the only reason why she do even play golf is to get money, so she can raise money for an orphanage because she's trying to help take care of these kids so they won't be on the streets. But yeah, she runs into this girl and she kind of ends up finding her rival, and that's kind of like the main story right there. And yeah, like I said, I really liked it, and I went into this story not knowing nothing about golf. Like, I don't know a single thing. I just seen golf on TV before, but I scrolled right past it because I don't know nobody that watches golf, so I kind of want to check it out and see what it's about. And yeah, and only thing I can really say about this anime is that this anime is very weird because like you would be expecting that the world building in this anime wouldn't be good, or it wouldn't be like as like, I don't know, as unique as you really think it would be. But the world is like completely surrounded by golf. Like golf is like the number one sport. Like people make millions of dollars off golfing in this world. Like everything's about golfing. And like even there was a scene where this is like in a poorer part of the city, people are legit gambling playing golf. I never seen it. I never seen poorer people play golf. And that's including myself. I never played golf, so it's kind of weird to see that. And there's so many different things. Like there's people scamming, and they're kind of like in the criminal underworld. It's kind of like everybody's surrounded by golf, and it's such a weird world. But I really liked it, and I enjoyed the anime so far. Even though I know it's not super good. I'm gonna be honest. The story isn't something super crazy and revolutionary, but I like it so far, and it's fun. And that's one thing I can say about anime, that especially slice of life anime or anime that don't have a good plot. As long as it's fun, you'll be able to live with it and watch it and enjoy it. And yeah, it's just like I said, this anime is literally like, it's like Blade met golfing. Like everybody in this world has like superpowers too, like golfing superpowers, not like just random superpowers, like golfing superpowers. So it's very interesting. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the video. I kind of wanted to end the video off on a high note. I'm really enjoying this anime so far. And yeah, man, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully hopefully I got you into some of the anime. You go check them out since I talked about them. But yeah, like I said, hit the subscription button, man. Hit the notification bell if you want more content like this. I talk about anime, I talk about manga, I talk about manga, I talk about light novels, I talk about pretty much anything that's anime Japanese related usually. So click the subscription button and the notification bell if you want more content like that. And yeah, man, it's your boy Grandma Cookies, and I'm out.